The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, the smallest of all seeds, but when it grows it becomes the largest of garden plants, so that birds come and rest in its branches. This well-known parable appears in the canonical Gospels, but what if I told you it's also one of the most profound symbols in forbidden and heretical texts? Today we're diving deep into the mustard seed's secret meanings, from Gnostic mysteries to apocryphal whispers, to uncover hidden layers of spiritual rebellion and forbidden wisdom. The mustard seed in the canonical Gospels. The parable of the mustard seed appears in Matthew 13:31-32, Mark 4 and Luke 17. In its simplest readings, it teaches us that the kingdom of God begins with something tiny, a mustard seed, and grows into something expansive and transformational. To the first century audience, this wasn't just a metaphor, it was agricultural truth. A small mustard seed could indeed produce a surprisingly large bush, overtaking a garden. Jesus was speaking in a language rural followers understood. But the real question is, why that seed? And what did early heretical and mystical movements think it really meant? Esoteric and Gnostic interpretations. Let's begin with Gospel of Thomas, saying 20. The disciples said to Jesus, "Tell us what the kingdom of heaven is like." He said to them, "It is like a mustard seed. When it falls on tilled soil, it produces a great plant." Here it's not just the seed that matters, it's the readiness of the soil, a clear metaphor for spiritual preparation. To the Gnostics, the mustard seed was more than faith. It was a spark, a shard of divine light buried within flesh and matter, a holy fragment trapped inside us by the demiurge, the false god of the material world. In the Pistis Sophia, a Gnostic gospel attributed to Jesus' teaching after the resurrection, even the smallest measure of faith is enough to begin the soul's liberation from archons, the ruler of this fallen world. From the Nag Hammadi text, we see the seed as a symbol of Gnosis, hidden knowledge buried and needing cultivation to grow. And in the secret book of John, we see a powerful metaphor. The seed is the divine essence implanted in humanity, waiting to awaken and return to the fullness of the Father. Forbidden and symbolic meanings. To heretics and mystics, the mustard seed parable wasn't just about faith, it was a hidden revolt. The tree wasn't merely growth, it was a sanctuary, sheltering true believers from the false order of the demiurge, and the birds, some whispered they were lost souls freed from illusion, nesting in divine truth. Even beyond Gnosticism, the seed's power echoed in forbidden text. The Gospel of Philip offers mystical reflections on resurrection and transformation, echoing what Paul wrote in 1 Corinthians 15:36. What you sow does not come to life unless it dies. In Hermetic traditions, the smallest spark of wisdom could ignite the soul's escape from darkness. As the Corpus Hermeticum teaches, even a small realization, no matter how faint, can begin the soul's ascent from the material realm, setting it on a path of divine union. And perhaps most radical of all, the Gospel of Mary never mentions the mustard seed by name, but its vision of wisdom rising from within mirrors the same truth. The divine starts small, buried deep, before breaking through the lines of the world. If these hidden meanings of the mustard seed resonated with you, hit the like and subscribe for more forbidden wisdom from the edges of faith. Have you encountered the mustard seed in other esoteric traditions? Drop your thoughts or sources in the comments. Let's uncover these secrets together. Remember, even the smallest seed can shake the foundations of belief. Stay curious, stay rebellious, and I'll see you next Wednesday for another dive into Faith and Heresy's mini parable series. We also have Fridays, Christian themed heresies, and Mondays, which are just mystical and non-Christian. Thanks for watching.